Breaking news once again, ladies and gentlemen. Richard Hart has officially confirmed he will be fighting the corrupt SEC with not 1, not 7, not 19, but exactly 11 lawyers. I am going to put on my Pikachu hat because this Pikachu is about to use Thunderbolt. Let's go, baby. All right. Breaking news first. All right. He has released an official post. He said, I am fighting the corrupt SEC for your rights. 11 of my lawyers filed this today. Ironically, today, the corrupt SEC's Twitter account was hacked and a fraudulent message was posted. And he literally reminds everybody, blockchain was literally invented to solve that exact problem. You can verify signatures. They don't use it. Why? Because the corrupt SEC is too busy putting female porn actresses out of a job because they've been chugging semen all day. And everyone who works for the corrupt SEC, you're a poopy head. You're a smelly poo bum and you got a hunchback too. Cryptographically verifiable authentication. If you don't understand what those words mean, I don't blame you because I got something you do understand. It's called a green candle, baby. We're up 7%. Let's continue back to the news. Okay. I want you to know, open source, peer-to-peer software, blah, blah, blah. You've all heard it before. You get it. Something's happening. There's a technology and a thing and a thing, and you got your squeaky chair, and you got your ice cubes perfectly planted in your cold orange juice. We want to know what's happening. Okay, he's fighting the corrupt SEC, the market, the free market, wink, wink, wink. The free market has interpreted this news as wink, 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 very bullish news, and the free market has been buying in anticipation of this. Okay, so PulseChain, Pulse is up 7.5% on the news. Once again, the free market, friends, has interpreted. That's probably the most important part of all. Is he going to run? Is he going to hide? Is he going to do a backflip? Man, I'm going to tell you right now, those rumors were so convincing. Oh, yeah, those rumors of like, oh, well, golly gee, he's going to hide. He's going to hide. It's going to be a default. The Department of Jelly Beans are going to come right in. Screw them. Screw them. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Not all the jelly bean flavors are nice, friends. The pink and the purple, they're all right. When you start getting to the white ones, it depends on the day. And some of the brown, cream ones, not nice. Okay, let's go. Richard Hart also has a representative appearing in court at the next appearance. These are the filings, okay? These are the filings that you can go through. There's like someone appearing. Man, you guys in the law world, like, God bless you, man, because this is some boring shit. Okay, this is the most important. This is post, okay? And we've seen the price go up. Now, here's the thing. Aunty Carol is going to be, this is Aunty Carol. Aunty Carol is going to be our judge. Now, I have not done any research on what Aunty Carol has done in terms of previous proceedings because, man, like I said, you know what? Someone's got to ask ChatGPT, what things has Aunty Carol worked on? And if you were to assign a probability, how likely do you think Richard Hart will win based off Aunty Carol? Because she makes some mean cookies for Christmas. Thank you, Aunty Carol. Now, she does look like my auntie, for real. All right, now, Aunty Carol, I'm telling you, friends, will hopefully deliver an independent and unbiased judgment as she discovers that PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex are all real DeFi. Now, if you're watching from the sidelines, welcome, take a seat over there. Just want to tell you too, the case isn't about whether PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex are securities. That's not actually what they're here for. The corrupt SEC is here for a bribe. They want to call him a fraudster. They say, you're a scamster, you're a fraudster. By the way, you won't be if you give us $12 million. I'd also like to remind you, not everybody knows this, it is now 100% officially confirmed that there are people who were in the Hex community who filed for this. They filed to the corrupt SEC and they basically snitched. Not basically, they did snitch. There is a snitcher's fee from the corrupt SEC. I'm here to propagate the message and let everybody know, okay? The corrupt SEC have a snitcher's fee of up to 30% of whatever they claw back. So if you can say someone, hey, this dude like tied his shoelace the wrong way, try get him for $1 million, the corrupt SEC will give you up to 30% of that back. So the corrupt SEC is going for $12 million, I think, of Richard Hart, which means that person who filed is going to get up to $4 million. Now, we believe one of the people out there, just guessing, he's not actually a US citizen. He's got a US lawyer, teamed up with some scum lawyers. One of these like ambulance chasers, that's what they're called. These ambulance chasers, type of subhuman filth. Now, these subhuman cockroach filth, they obviously they filed, and if they probably cut a deal. They go, hey, we'll take 50-50, we'll represent you, we'll give you whatever. Now, also, if you know who these people are, just everyone just chill out. I got to be honest with you. The truth is, I got to get everyone back to reality. The price reflected how the market interpreted the fundamental valuation very down before the corrupt SEC was known. So, in summary, the prices went down first. The corrupt SEC was just the end. It's just that while we are here, now I'm reporting on this every day, right? Because I'm here like every minute of the day. I'm telling you that's the truth. Does that mean I'm going to lay off on these subhuman cockroach filth scum? No. So I'm still going to go for it because this is it. We're here to fight. We're here to fight. You think I'm going to roll over and die? No. Stop fighting my bags, you piece of shit. That's what it all comes down to. But I just want to let you know, I don't want, friends, don't do any violence. Don't go attack these people or anything, please. They're not worth it. The market kind of sniffed this stuff out before. And like I've already made videos about the world's biggest airdrop and what the market wanted to see in terms of volume coming in and liquidity coming in if this thing was going to go up to those prices. So we can't just go blame this subhuman cockroach filth for everything because they don't have as much power as you actually think. It's all basically written into the story arc of the cycles. Okay, so don't worry about this violence, don't worry about them, man. You got a bull market coming anyway, man. Bitcoin's going to the moon eventually, what everyone thinks is the moon. That's all that matters, okay? Also, Vitalik will save us all. We got that too. Now, Aunty Carol, she's going to be going over the case. And this is the most important part, okay? Richard Hart, okay, I've never met the guy. I don't even know if he's a guy. Could be AI, could be a squirrel, could be a duck. I think he's a duck in a pond. One thing I've seen, though, is that he likes green candles. He promotes green candles. I'm pretty sure he's slept with a green candle or two in his life, right? I know I have. So that is the opposite of what Ripple promote. You see, Richard Hart, green. Big fat green candles. Cripple, sell XRP. Not guessing, not whispers, not rumors. No. It's like in their documents, they do it. And how do they do it? Cripple unlock the tokens and then they say, oh, golly gee, we're actually bullish, so we're not going to sell all of them. Let's send them to this other part. They send part of it to the other treasury. And then what they do is, of their remaining coins that they've got unlocked, they give it to a market maker, what they call an institutional, just another BS word, just another friend of theirs, market maker, who then give them money for 30% below market price. So Cripple, let's say the price of XRP is 60 cents today. The price of XRP is 60 cents. Cripple give away their useless trash coin for 40 cents. And they do this every month. I don't know what the unlock schedule is, but that's what they do. That's red candle promotion. They are dumping every month. Now, why aren't they able to be called the flat out security and scammers? It's because, number one, the XRP Army had all the thousands of signatures, like 40,000. And guess what? PulseChain Army have had like 20,000 signatures. So yes, so that's one thing. The army and people supporting is one. But also, they were able to use some loophole where if they were able to, see, here's the thing, they don't dump, but they give the coin away, and then they give the coin away, who gives the coin away to like a loophole around, to like a retail institution. They just basically like a contract, it loops around. And so technically, they didn't sell on the market. They just handed something away and someone just planted money. It's literally the same as if I bribed you, friends, and I brought a suitcase full of cash and you say, hey, I'm after for some jelly beans. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to give you the jelly beans, but you're going to have to give me that suitcase of cash. Leave it over the tree over there. So I'll give you the jelly beans now and then I'll go do it. It's literally what they do. It's the exact same thing, okay? That's what Cripple do. And Cripple have been getting away with it. Richard Hart is like completely not even on the same page. It's completely the opposite. It's like, you know, a plane can be flying to the floor or it could be flying up to the sky. You know what I mean? Like crashing or flying. Richard Hart supports green candles. Now, the case, though, to be honest, it's more about fraud. It's more about fraud and misleading investors and stuff. And that's what the whole point is. That's why it's called a sacrifice. It's there are no expectations. With everyone was told only 940,000 times. And everyone knows there's no expectations. And there's no misleading. It's because it ain't your money anymore. it's gone. Okay, so that's where it comes down to. So, for example, when it comes to FTX, did FTX misappropriate your funds? Well, the funds still, are they gone? Well, yeah, they're gone. They're like, well, the agreement was, see, FTX, right? You got to sign an agreement that, hey, you're not going to run a Ponzi with my things. That's completely different. But when it comes to this, no. Did you sign an agreement? Did you sign a signature and an agreement and go, hey, you are, as an entity, are agreeing with me to not misappropriate funds? No, you didn't. Okay, this is literally blind faith. It is a lottery ticket. Okay, it's a lottery ticket. It's just that so happened that, I'm not even joking, friends. It is a lottery ticket. It's a perfect metaphor. It just so happens there is no cap on how many lottery tickets you're allowed to buy. That's actually the main issue here. The main issue isn't that. It's just that there's no cap. It's unlimited cap, because some people say, hey, man, I don't want to put $50 in. Okay, I want to buy like 1,000 lottery tickets. I want to put $50K in. I want to put $500 in, $5,000. That's the difference. When it comes to other consumer products or any of these other schemes out there where people get frauded, right? Usually unlimited caps is where it gets a bit rough, because you need time and you need value creation to satisfy everybody holding. So these are the types of things that Aunty Carol, right? Aunty Carol, God bless her, is going to be looking at and discussing with, obviously, when Richie goes in, he's got his 11 lawyers, and he's like, look, man, I'm trying to like save the crypto industry. And Richie, he has done a lot of things, right? Promoting free speech, making real DeFi. Remember, PulseChain, PulseX is free speech, so is Hex. Because, friends, I don't know, I joke, it's a campaign, but it's actually true. Like, you know, free speech is in, you're literally, all you're doing is, you're doing mathematical code and you're putting it on the internet. And this code represents your speech. That's it. It's like, hey, yes, you know, I am speaking into just basically nothingness. It is free speech. That's what you're doing. So that's, I know everyone jokes like, no, it's not free because the price went down. No, I want the jelly beans. All right, man, you'll get your jelly beans. You just got to wait a bit longer. And I think also, which is very, very important, Aunty Carol is going to have to learn that the corrupt SEC is a revolving door trying to stop innocent people from discovering real DeFi, because they work for Goldman slugs and other insider banks. That's the game. So Gary Guzler, the seaman demon himself, who works for the corrupt SEC, who is selected by the insiders at the banking cartel, he used to work at Goldman slugs. Goldman slugs, he was there for 10 years, right? And that's their revolving door. Their revolving door is they choose someone, they go, hey, you want big power and office. So it's a stepping stone for them, friends. The corrupt SEC is a shadow fourth wing of the government. Did you know the corrupt SEC, you can't fire them? You can't. They need a special thing from the US president, okay? You can't fire them. The people, and you don't vote on them. It's just that they're there. Why is that? It's technically they're meant to, this is going to laugh at this, technically they're meant to represent the people and regulate the government. But, you know, you have Nancy Pelosi, who is challenging Warren Buffett for the world's greatest investor. You have people like that throwing around their stuff like, hey, man, aren't you on like a 300 grand salary? How are you worth 120 million? And how come you keep binking your trades, lady? And how come you don't even need a stop loss? She's just the greatest, okay? Just admit it. I also have more information as well. So these are all the information, like pieces here. You have different lawyers and stuff. Yeah, Kirk Ingram, Gray Reed, and just all these different type a notice of appearance, a paper filed in court notifying the court that the other people involved, a person is participating in this case. So I think that's for Richard Hastings. So it's basically confirmed someone is appearing, probably a representative, which I think is going to change the rumors now. I mean, it's crazy because, friends, these are one of the moments where you look back, and I remember those times, friends. I remember just like yesterday, we're listening to people on Twitter Space recordings, YouTube videos and streams and Hex conference. God bless Matty Allen for running the Hex conference, by the way, and starting up. Okay. He deserves all the praise out there. So shout out to Matty. I'm listening to everybody. And when you hear people say, dude, you think he's going to like not fight? Come on. Like, these people are so convicted. And I'm listening. I'll be honest. And I'm like, man, but you were wrong about the past 2 years about the candles going down. So how do I know you're telling the truth about this? What if you're wrong about this again? I know if I think like this, you think like this. But it's crazy because it worked. It worked. They're like, oh, you're stupid. What a dumb conclusion you would have think that this whole thing was going to go to zero. I know, friends. This is what red candles do. That's why I told you it's the red candles talking, baby. That the red candles are talking. That's why, man. staking or just doing nothing. I know it sounds crazy because of all the volatility and my Pikachu hat is spinning around. I know. But technically, it's the same thing with every market, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything else. If you are involved, you got to make sure you got diamond hands, because the more information you absorb, friends, in our minds, the bad news is so overpowering, it trumps everything. For example, you have the guy who was leaking, OG Faraday from Twitter Roonies. He's leaking all the information. He goes, the PulseChain sacrifice wallet is going to buy the coins. And he's using it in a negative context. He's saying, nobody wants to use the PulseChain. Bro, you found information that 419 million people who are in crypto would literally kill to have. You have correlated a dude with $1.8 billion in his wallet buying specific coins. Pulse, PulseX, Hex, PLSX, and Hex. Get them on PulseChain, right? Bridge in, GoRuleDeFi.com. You've literally found the solution. You found the wallet. You found everything. And your conclusion is to go, it's a one-man show, baby. I don't understand these people, friends. These people, they just weren't born to win. So we're going to enjoy these green candles because the market is reacting to this. And look, as I'm live to right now, friends, it actually ticked up even more, by the way. We just went up another 2%. So the whole move is up like, we're up 10% on this move. So I'm just saying, so I'm glad it's happening as a recording, okay? So please don't forget who loves you. All these people out there, don't worry about this cockroach scum filth, friends. They can't impact anything. Trust me, if they could, they'd be rich. But they don't, man. You see, you got to be paranoid and skeptical, but you got to remember the peanut brains always win. We just win because we just eventually decide, you know what, enough's enough. We're going up. Okay, we're going to win. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button all. Don't forget who loves you. Thunderbolt, friends. We're gonna win it. Catch you soon.